Let's take a look at this simple math problem. Now, at first glance, most people are going to say that this is incredibly basic. I mean, all we have here is subtraction and division and some real basic numbers. And this is kind of like a problem that you did way back in elementary school. But what if I told you that like 90% of the people that are going to try this problem are going to get the wrong answer? And if they did get the right answer, they probably got lucky. In fact, I will guarantee you that there will be a lot of debate in the comment section where people will be defending different answers, entirely convinced that their answer is right. Now, before I show you the step-by-step solution, I want you to go ahead and pause the video and do not use a calculator and really think about what we need to do here to get the right answer. Now, if you think you have the right answer, go ahead and put that into the comment section. All right, so let's go ahead and see how much basic math you actually understand. So once again, here is our problem. We have -3 minus 3 divided by 1 divided by 3. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make this problem more interesting by turning it into a multiple choice question. Okay, so one of these answers down here is the correct solution, but let's take a look at our options. So A is -2, B is -4, C is -12, and D is -18. So if you see your answer amongst these choices, that is fantastic because now you have at least a 1 in 4 chance of getting this right. Okay, so let's take a look at some common approaches to do this problem, and then you tell me which is the right approach and which is the correct solution. All right, so let's go ahead and start maybe this way. So someone can kind of just look at this problem and go from left to right and start right here. So they would say, well, -3 minus 3. Now, assuming you know how to work with positive and negative numbers, this is -6. Okay, so that means we have -6 divided by 1 divided by 3. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So now we have -6 divided by 1, and a negative divided by a positive is negative, so this would simply be -6. So -6 divided by 3 would be a -2. All right, so a negative divided by a positive is negative, so that means the correct answer would be -2. So if this is your solution, that is fantastic, and congratulations for at least being kind of close, but this is wrong. So for those of you that got -2 as your answer, I will show you exactly why this is wrong in just 1 second. But let's take a look at some other ways to do this problem. Okay, so someone could say, well, -3 minus 3 is -6, and that's pretty good. But maybe they looked at this part of the problem and said, well, 1 divided by 3, well, this is a fraction. So maybe they thought about the problem this way. So we have -6 divided by maybe the fraction 1/3. Okay, so this is another approach. So -6 divided by the fraction 1/3 is equal to -6 times. Remember, when you are dividing fractions, you got to flip the fraction to the right of the division symbol upside down and turn this into multiplication. So this is going to be -6 times 3 over 1. So that's going to give us -6 times a +3 or a -18. So D would be the right answer. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And if you got this as your right answer, well, unfortunately, that is wrong. So -18 is not right. Okay, so some of you might be saying, hey, Mr. YouTube Math Man, the problem here is that you are subtracting first. All right, so in other words, you're looking at this part of the problem and you're seeing me take this as my first step. So if you think that is a problem, well, indeed that is. Okay, so -2 and -18 are not the right solutions to this problem. So that means that the correct answer is either -4 or -12. Now, a lot of you out there recognize that doing subtraction first is wrong and that we need to follow the proper order of operations. So if you're thinking the order of operations, that is fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a big clue in order to get this problem right, and that is PEMDAS. So this is the acronym that describes the proper order of operations in mathematics. All right, now I'm not going to explain this because a lot of you forgot PEMDAS, and now that you have it, you're like, oh yes, I remember this from school. So here it is. So if you actually understand PEMDAS and the proper order of operations, you ought to be able to do this problem. Okay, so we're not going to do subtraction first, right? That indeed is wrong. So what is another way to do this problem? Well, clearly we need to do division first. So let's go ahead and start right here, right? Because we have 1 divided by 3, and this indeed is the fraction 1/3. So maybe now we have -3 minus 3 divided by this right here, which would be 1/3. Okay, so now we have -3 divided by 1/3, right? So this is another approach to do this problem. So what we need to do here is figure out the answer to this part of the problem. So -3 divided by 1/3 is the same thing as -3 times, not 1/3, but 3 over 1, or 3. So now we have -3 times 3, which is -9. Okay, so now we have -3 minus -9, right? So all of this right here turned out to be a -9. So -3 minus -9 is -12. Okay, so if you think the right answer is -12, that is fantastic, but it is wrong. But at least you knew to do division first, all right? So -12 is wrong. So what is the right way to do this problem? Well, if you did this as your first step, you don't really truly understand PEMDAS. So let's do a quick review of PEMDAS and the order of operations. And then we'll do this problem, and you'll see that getting the solution is super easy. Okay, so PEMDAS is a simple acronym, and let me go ahead and tell you what these letters stand for. So P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponents, but you could think of this as powers. M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. But here is the deal. This is a checklist that goes from left to right. So most people are familiar with this acronym PEMDAS, but you got to do this from left to right. And there is another major twist here, and that is M and D and A and S are groups. So if you see any multiplication and division in your problem, you got to do whatever you see first from left to right. You're not always going to do multiplication first and then division, because if you had division and then multiplication, well, you would have to do the division first, because this is what you see first from left to right, and addition and subtraction work the same way. So if you didn't really understand PEMDAS and knowing that you have to work from left to right, and these are two groups, well, you're going to get this problem wrong. Okay, so now that we understand PEMDAS, let's go ahead and apply it to solve our problem. Okay, so let me go ahead and erase all this stuff here so we can focus. So clearly the correct answer is -4, but why is it -4? Well, what we have to do here is follow PEMDAS. So I'll go ahead and write that right here, PEMDAS, so we can kind of follow our little checklist. So do we have any parentheses in our problem, right? So we're going from left to right, and we're just going to look at our little acronym here. So no, we don't have any parentheses. So we're going to continue to scan the problem and ask ourselves, do we have any exponents, any powers? Well, no, we don't. Do we have any multiplication or division? Yes, we do. What do we see first from left to right? Well, we have division and division, but remember, we're going to do this problem from left to right. So we have to do this first right here, okay? So we have 3 divided by 1. So that means we have -3 minus 3 divided by 1 is 3. Okay, so now our problem is -3 minus 3 divided by 3. Okay, so now let's take a look at our problem. And what we have is subtraction and division. So we still have to reference our PEMDAS checklist. So are we done with all multiplication and division? Well, we can't move on to addition and subtraction until we finish all multiplication and division. So now we have to do this part of the problem. All right, so 3 divided by 3 is what? Well, that is 1. So now we have -3 minus 1. And -3 minus 1 is -4, which indeed is the correct answer. Okay, so if you got -4 as your right answer, but you didn't know exactly why, well, now you know why. So as someone who's been teaching math for many decades, I can tell you right now that a lot of people don't really understand basic math as well as they think. And probably the number one reason why people struggle with basic math is the order of operations. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to work on improving your basic math skills, well, then you got to definitely check out one or two of these courses. I'm going to leave links to them in the description of this video. My first course is my Math Foundations course. It's a little quick mini boot camp on basic mathematics. It's a short course. It won't take you a lot of time to complete, but if you do complete it, you are going to really upgrade your basic math skills. Now, if you want to upgrade your basic math skills and then kind of refresh some algebra and geometry, then check out my Math Skills Rebuilder course. You'll find links to these courses and other courses in the description of this video. Okay, so with all that being said, I definitely wish you all the best in your math adventures. Thank you for your time and have a great day.